Hello. As you know, I'm Meema McLiving Healthy. And this is Reno, or as I call him, Poppa. Today, I noticed that Jay from Average Jay had done the questions for the Tuesday tag. Well, I wasn't tagged by anyone, but I decided that since Jay was going to do the questions, we would answer them. And this was the perfect opportunity for me to involve Poppa in my videos. I've been trying to do it forever, and so this time I did it. Would you like to say anything before we start answering questions, Poppa?
Just welcome to my woodworking shop.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention, Poppa has a YouTube channel. He actually has two, but I'm just going to mention one today. It's Reno's Shop Life. If you're interested, it's going to be tagged in the description box along with Jay's channel, Average Jay. So let's get started.
All right, first question. If you get 1 hour to sit in your kitchen and talk to any historical figure, who would it be and why?
Do you want me to answer it first?
Yeah, you answer first.
Okay. This was a no-brainer for me. I would love to sit and talk with Jesus for an hour. It's sort of obvious why. I would have so many questions, or I might just be a blubbering idiot. I'm not sure, just to see Jesus in my kitchen. But that's who I'd pick.
Well, that's who I was going to pick.
Well,
so I got to
okay.
pick somebody else, huh?
No, only if you want to.
Let's see. I would really like to just sit down and talk for an hour, I guess, to Martin Luther King. He was such a great guy and just wanted everything to be normal for that race. And I just would like to talk with him.
I actually got to see him one time.
Really?
In the, I can't remember what you call it, but where you sit above the House of Representatives, the gallery, I think it's what it was called. We were
Cool.
there one day and we saw him come in.
Cool. I've been with you for 50-something years, and that's the first time I've ever heard that story.
Oh, really?
So.
Well, it was just about a month before he was assassinated.
Yeah.
But
All right, second question. Ready?
I'm ready.
If aliens landed on Earth and said you could explore the galaxy with them, but it would take 10 years before you could come home, would you go?
No. Maybe 40 years ago I might have, but 10 years are too precious to me at the age that I am right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't go either. I mean, that's just too long to be away from family and friends. And so, no, I wouldn't go.
And honestly, I don't know that I would be that enthused to go through the galaxy. I mean, my life on Earth has been pretty remarkable, and I'm interested if there's other life forms out there, but that's about the extent.
Yeah, I mean, if it was, to explore the United States, I might go, but no, I couldn't even call. I couldn't even text anybody.
That's right.
So.
Wouldn't have internet out in outer space, I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3. You are stranded on a desert island. What one book do you want with you to read over and over and over?
I think it's a deserted island, isn't it?
What did I say?
Desert. Doesn't matter.
Deserted island, sorry.
Doesn't matter.
That's okay.
Well, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I know the book that I would take, and it's the Bible. It has so many different stories in it. I believe it would take me years and years to read each story and totally understand each story. I have read through the Bible a couple of times, but it's just my favorite book.
Yeah. Well, I got to agree with you. I'd say the Bible. So don't know how long you're going to be there, but I would want the Bible.
Yeah, and I was trying to think earlier because I have heard these questions. I guess another book that I would like to read over and over again is probably The Diary of Anne Frank. It was one of my favorite books growing up. It's very sad if you know the ending of the book, but she had so much hope that it's in its own way was very inspiring to me too.
Yeah. I hadn't read it, but you told me about it, so it sounds like a pretty neat book.
It is. Okay.
All right, number 4. What is your favorite movie quote? I've got mine.
Okay. Okay.
I'm tired, boss.
Where's that from?
It's from The Green Mile. So,
I don't even remember that line in there. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But gosh, I'm tired, boss. It was right before, because he could have got himself out of it, right?
yeah. Makes me want to watch it again.
Yeah. Well, mine is Stephen King also, but it's, and I may say it not totally right, but I love this quote. It's, I think you only have one choice in life, really, to either get busy living or get busy dying. That's always been one of my favorite quotes.
That's another one of my favorite movies also.
I know it is. I was afraid that you would pick that one, but you didn't, did you?
Well, well, tell us what movie it's from.
Oh, Shawshank Redemption.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
Another one I may have to watch again.
I bet you Papa has watched that movie at least 30 or 40 times.
Oh yeah, at least.
And we have a lot of quotes that we know from that movie because it is one of our favorites, especially you.
Yeah. Okay. Number 5. The world ends in 8 minutes. Who do you call?
Well, I'm saying you're with me because we're together so much. So it's a no-brainer to me that I call our 2 kids, our daughter-in-law, and our 2 grandchildren.
Yep. That's my answer too.
And I want to make sure that they're going to end up spending eternity with me. So that's the last conversation we're going to have too.
Yep. Okay. Number 6. What is the best Christmas gift?
No. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Say it again. I was reading number 7.
Number 6. What is the best Christmas gift you've ever received?
I know mine.
Go ahead.
And this may sound sort of silly to a lot of y'all, but a couple of years before my father died, he had this group of little books that were a whole set of Shakespeare's plays. And he treasured that little set. I know that he did. He had it in a special place on his desk. And about 2 years before his death, he gave me that set of Shakespearean plays. And it has a special place on his desk in our house now. And I've never forgotten that. To me, that it sounds silly, but that's one that has stayed with me probably, 30 years now.
Well, being put on the spot a little bit, I guess. Mine's going to be more of a, I don't know, probably not as sentimental as yours, but Kate, my dog, my son and daughter-in-law and grandson got Kate for me for Christmas last year, so I'm going to have to say it's her. She is really special. She's still a puppy, only 10 months old, and she gets on my nerves sometimes, but heck, what 10-month-old don't get on your nerves? But anyway, it's got to be Kate.
She may not even be in the frame.
No, she's not in the frame, but y'all probably heard her scratching and heard her tail wagging and hitting everything in the shop. But it's Kate. Come here. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. This is Kate.
Look,
She's
Kate.
special. You're special, Kate.
And she wasn't my Christmas gift, but she's been special with me too. So,
Yeah, you've spoiled her.
well, I've just fallen in love with her. So,
Okay, number 7. What is the best TV show ever made? I've got mine.
well, before this year, you go ahead and do yours. You go ahead and do yours.
Well, it's a show that we watch a lot, and it was on TV back in the 60s. And it's the Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. I've got several favorites, but that's probably one that's near the top anyway.
Yeah, that's another one where we know all the quotes, and
Yeah.
I mean, I can say the lines a lot of times, and amazingly, that's not what I thought of. The first one, if it had been before this year, I would have said Lost. Oh, for 7 seasons, or however many seasons Lost existed. I never missed it, and just loved that show, and I thought it was so well done. Well, now, since March, I found a new TV show, and if you notice, it's right here on my shirt. I'm obsessed with it, and it's The Chosen. It's about the disciples and the people that Jesus chose when he was here. I know I sound like a broken record, but that's me. So
Yeah, it's a good show.
yeah,
Good
very
show.
well done. Very well done.
Ready for number 8?
Ready?
Is there a food you love to eat that other people find odd or gross? Wow.
I've got a couple of things that some people don't like, and so that might be odd or gross.
I don't know. That's a hard question.
He's got several members of his family that don't like tomatoes, and so I love tomatoes and I eat them a lot. Or the other thing is I like mayonnaise on my potatoes. And I've had some people sort of look at me funny before that I put mayonnaise on my potatoes. It's not really either one of them are not a gross food, but when you put them together, maybe that's what people think.
Yeah. I like mayonnaise on everything.
Yeah, well, I do too.
I like the pinto beans and cornbread and mix mayonnaise in there with it. Man, you talking about good.
That might be pretty gross.
Vegetable
for some people.
soup with cornbread and mayonnaise. Wow, what you talking about?
Now that doesn't sound gross. That sounds good.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound gross to you, but some people may find it gross. But I don't know. I don't really eat any gross food.
You'll have an oyster every so often.
Yeah, every so often.
And you one time ate escargot, didn't you?
Yeah, I've eat that. Now, one time I did eat something that was gross, but I only ate it one time, and I will never eat it again. And it was chicken feet. Now that's gross.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
It's
I
gross.
believe I would have gagged.
You know, the chicken feet. Well, you take the 2 toes and you peel it apart. You know, and it was gross. Probably grossing y'all out.
But it was not only gross to others, but it was gross to you.
Yeah, right. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, please. I've got it in my brain now.
What animal makes the best pet? Well, obviously, I'm going to have to say a dog, but
I'm actually going to even qualify it a little bit more. I really think Kate is a lab, and I really think that the labs make the best pet. Now, I sometimes wish she was a hairless lab, but I'm learning to accept her hair and all. And she's been really good now. She's not moving or jumping or anything.
scratching or...
That's right.
Number 10,
Last question.
the final question. What is your favorite type and brand of foodwear? What is your favorite type and brand of footwear?
Well, mine's real obvious because I have a pair on. I'm not gonna lift my foot again like I did the other day. I love sandals, anything that is open-toed shoes, and the brand is Bionic. I have some arch issues, and so Bionics are good for my feet.
Well, I guess I got two. But if I had to say my favorite, and it really depends on the time of year, New Balance tennis shoes, that's all I wear. And the other one is Skechers. So, I don't know. If I had to pick one of those, I'd say New Balance, just because I got a pair on right now.
Right. It's easy to think of. Yeah. Well, Papa, thank you so much for doing the Tag Tuesday.
Right.
I may just have to say it's Tuesday since I wasn't actually tagged. I mean, unless I tag you.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know much about this.
I know, and I appreciate you being a good sport and doing this for my YouTube viewers. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, press the notification bell, leave a comment below, and share this if you like it.
And check out Reno Shop Life. I got to get back to work. I'm making another cutting board, so I've got to get that finished and out to the customer. So y'all check it out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See ya.